Bouncing it bit like I'm Yoshi. I am not one of your friends or your homies, little baby.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. On this Not Another Finance channel. Now, I sound like I'm down, but I'm not. This was a month where I was up almost $2,500 in sales. So how did I end up? Total sales for July, $107.04. My average is about $2,000 a month selling options, if you've been tracking. So this is what happened. And this is what can happen when you sell options. I like to show it all. Not just the good, not just the easy breezy. And this was probably a mistake on my part, because what I did was roll an option. And I don't ever think you have to roll an option per se. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Rolling an option is an option to do. Because if you're dealing with good, solid companies, quality stocks, when you roll that option, you'll probably find out with time you didn't have to do that. So here's what happened, right? I sold an NVIDIA put, and I collected $1,000 for that put. In other words, I got $1,000 in my bank account for that put, right? And it was at 128. And what has happened, or what did happen, or what can happen, is this: the bottom drops out. Literally. I can laugh because I know that, if I look at how much I've sold on NVIDIA, that is not a loss. And if I look at the fact that right now I don't really own NVIDIA, I'm just selling options on it, I can keep selling options on it. But this is what happened. So I was at 128. I sold an option at 128. I collected $1,000, right? I saw the stock doing this. So at this expiration date, which was today, Friday, no, it was last Friday, I was going to get assigned 100 shares of NVIDIA at $12,800. Yeah, 128 strikes times 100 is $12,800. So what you can do, which is a valid strategy, is you can roll out that option. So I rolled it out from July the 19th expiration to August the 2nd expiration. And I in turn sold an option, but I ended up getting 1151.31. So I'm good, right? I'm still up now. I'm still up as long as the stock doesn't continue to do this. And well, you can see where it's at. So what I did was, and what you can do is, you can buy to close that option. And buy to close the option, which is exactly what I did. So down here, I was not counting the other stuff. I'm up. I've been up 1692.70. Right? 1692.70. But because I had to buy to close, 1585.66, which wiped out this 1151.31. So yeah, that brought me to $107.04 for the month. So that's what can happen is when you're selling options. If your strike is up here and all of a sudden the stock, you know, drops to hell, then you're kind of stuck with seeing what you want to do. You could either let it drop, buy it at 128, in which case you're down 128. See, 128. Come on, calculator. 128 minus 106. You're down $1,900. Now, you can eat that $1,900 because remember, this is time 100. This is actually 12,500 minus 10,600. What it dropped to. It actually should have been 12,800. So 128 minus what is that today? 106. So $2,200. You'd have been down $2,200. But if you have sold premiums and collected premiums, sold options and collected premiums for a number of months, you might be up $2,200. So in that case, you broke even because your cost basis was already at 106. Confusing, but realistic. I took a $1,500 hit, right? When I did this, but I'm not tied up at $12,800 worth of NVIDIA. And I can keep selling options on NVIDIA. I can keep going to the well now. So the $1,500, if I look at my cost basis, I think I was up. Let's see. I was up on NVIDIA, roughly $900. So even eating that $1,500, no, that $2,200, 2200 minus, let's say 900. I'm really only down $1,300. If I would have just kept it and bought it all at $128 a share. But I didn't have to do that. I ate the $1,500. I will keep selling options on NVIDIA. Put. Cash secured put. I don't want to get assigned. So I guess technically I could sell any one of these. I could sell any one of these and collect, if I want to wait 14 days, $450, or I could go next week, sell a 104 and collect $310. So I could sell any one of those, to be honest with you. So really, because it's down, that's what you really want to be trying to sell it. Because where you think NVIDIA is going to go from 106? Like if you were selling this, where would you think this stock is going to go from taking a hit? And mind you, it hasn't had its, they haven't done their earnings report yet. So if you sold a 104 option and the stock is down, what do you think is going to go? I would guess that it's going to go up, barring any kind of news event to make it go down. So yeah. Anyway, that's how you play it. That's what happened for this month. Wasn't a good month. 107.04. And I guess technically I had to do that because I wasn't finna eat $2,000 difference in price. All right. Peace.